Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to explore AI agent. So an AI agent works like an intelligent assistant that can sense its surroundings, that is perception, think or process information, that is reasoning, and take action based on what it learns. Some AI agents follow fixed rules like simple chatbots, while others use advanced AI models to learn and improve over time, like self-driving cars or AI assistants. So basically, an AI agent should have these components. We have AI agent, and it can have tools, a set of tools which it will use for the action, taking action, and it can have a memory. So it use this memory to store and retrieve information from its memory to generate the response more accurately according to the user. Okay, so it will like all responses or questions, it will take put it in the memory, and on the basis of its memory it will generate the more accurate responses to the user. So how it will work actually, basically, so user will ask the question from the AI agent, and AI agent will use the tool to identify which tool it need to use it for on the basis of user query. And also it will check the memory if it has who is the user and what kind of question the user have asked in its previously. Okay, and it can use this memory to retrieve the most relevant information according to the user query, and then it use the prompt template for the instructions like to generate the more accurate responses. So all it will combine these components, and then it will do the reasoning with the LLM. In our case we are using Ollama locally in our system, and it will do the reasoning with the Ollama specific model, like we will use Gamma 2. Okay, we can use any model. It will do the reasoning and generate the response according to the user query, and this is how the AI agent works. So for our experiment, we need to set Ollama locally, sorry, we need to set LLM locally on our system, and for that we will use Ollama. So first of all, we will go on the Ollama official website and we will download Ollama, and then we will install the Ollama. And then we will look for different Ollama models that they have available in their repository. We will pull it, and then we will run the Ollama model on our local system. So I am in a Ollama website, and here we can download the Ollama. So I will click on download, and we can download it for macOS, Linux, and Windows. So I am on Windows, so I will download it for Windows. I will click on download for Windows, and then it start downloading the Ollama. Okay, so once it is downloaded, you have to click on its executable file, and just click next, and it will install the model, install the down Ollama for you in your system. And once it is installed, you can see here in that Ollama is up and running. And then you have to go in your command prompt. So you have to open your command prompt, and then you can search for Ollama list. Okay, and then in your case it will be empty, but I have downloaded these models, so that is why these models are available in my system. So to download these models, you have to go in the Llama official website and click on models. So there you can see a lot of models here. You can download any of them. So for example, if you want to download the DeepSeek R1, so if you go here, and here you can see the command that is Ollama run DeepSeek R1, and it will download the Ollama DeepSeek R1 with 7 billion parameters, which is the default parameters has been set. So here we have different parameters, like different versions of DeepSeek R1 available with different sizes. Okay, so if you want to select like 1.5 billion, okay, so you will select this one, and the command is updated. here you can just attach the version. Okay, and once you will execute this one, you have to copy this command, and here you have to run that, paste it and execute it. So it will download the model for you. Okay, so I will not run it. Actually, I have already these models available. So once the model is downloaded in your system, then you can use it in your application. So as we have set up Ollama in our local system, now let's go in our ID and we will create this simple. We will use this LLM model to generate a simple response on the basis of user query. So we will have a prompt template that will give the instruction to the LLM model, and LLM model will generate the response on the basis of user query or user message with the with the instruction of this prompt template and generate the response to the user. And now I am in my ID, and here we are going to implement our first AI agent with LangChain. So I have installed some dependencies like LangChain and LangChain community and LangChain Ollama. So we are going to use local Ollama. So that is why we will install this dependency LangChain Ollama. And then I have execute this command to ignore the warnings. So if it give us some warnings, so we are going to ignore it. And then the variable I have set it as a gamma 2 9 billion, so I will use this model. Okay, and here we are creating our simple LLM. Okay, we are initializing with Ollama LLM, and here we are passing the model, which is this gamma 2 9 billion. Okay, and then we are creating a prompt template. So the input variable is like question, and we are giving the instruction that you are helpful AI assistant, answer the following question. So it will answer the question that we are passing it here, and then we are creating a chain and we are passing prompt and our LLM model. And here we are asking the question, that is, who is Alan Turing. So I have I provide the incorrect spelling, so I was just checking whether the model will be intelligent to know the correct name. And then we are getting the response and printing the response. So now it is printing that is Alan Turing, not Alan Turing actually. So it correct my mistake, and then it generate the response, and it generate the complete response about Alan Turing. Okay, but here we are not using any agent. This is just a simple LLM, and we are using prompt to ask the question from the LLM. So now let's use the agent. So for agent, we need a tool. So this time we are installing Wikipedia tool. That is the tool that is available for the LangChain. And now we will use AI agent with tools. So we will set up some of the tools to the AI agent to take the action on the basis of user query, and then it will do the reasoning with the LLM, and then it will generate the response back to the user. And it installed the Wikipedia. So this is just a simple Wikipedia we are installing. This is not a tool, but for LangChain we have different tools are available. So if we go on the LangChain website and we search for tools, so there are like on LangChain there are a lot of tools are available. So for example, for searching we have Bing search, Brave search, and some of these tools are like paid and some of them are free, and some have their limitations, like you can use 1,000 free searches per month. And then we have Google search, Google server, and then we for code interpreter we have different tools. For productivity we have different tools. For web browsing, for database we have for database SQL database toolkit, and we have all of these tools are available. So like we have Wikipedia here, Wikipedia tool we have for available to use it. So you can use any tool from here. And okay, so we have downloaded the tool, Okay, and now this code, okay, so here we are importing LangChain tools, Wikipedia query run, and utilities, Wikipedia API wrapper. So here we are setting up our Wikipedia search tool, okay, and then we are creating an agent. So in agent, we are initializing in agent. So in the tools, we are passing a Wikipedia tool, which is like wiki, and the LLM, which is Ollama LLM, we are passing here, and the agent type is zero shot description agent, and we have set it verb is true. So it will print all the thinking which it will do, okay, it will by setting up verb as true. So the zero shot reacts description agent we are using is for reasoning based agent. So and this zero shot react description agent is basically agent type, and this is a zero shot react agent, and it is useful because of it do the reasoning and the action. So it follows the react like re for reasoning and act for action, sorry, acting pattern, which means it first thinks about the task and then takes the action. And dynamic tool usage, it can decide when to use the tools like Wikipedia search or answer directly from the LLM. So basically, it will, on the basis of query, it will check whether I should use the Wikipedia or I should answer directly from the LLM. And this is zero shot learning, so it doesn't need multiple examples to work well. It can figure things out on the fly based on the tool description. So I believe this will be kind of confusing for you, but it will once we in the next tutorials when we will be working with the few short prompt techniques, so then it will become clear. So for example, when the user asks like who is Alan Turing, so the agent will decide I should check Wikipedia first. If Wikipedia has answer, it returns the result. If not, it asks the Ollama model. So here we are giving the choice like you can use Ollama model or use the Wikipedia tool. So as we are passing the Wikipedia tool here. So this is how we are initializing the agent, and then we are asking like who is Alan Turing. Actually, I provide the spelling incorrect, so just for the thinking purpose. And then I am running the question on the agent like agent.run, and I'm passing the question, and then I'm generating the response. So so when you run this cell, so it uh, do like thinking, it's generating a start like I need to look up information about Alan Turing on Wikipedia. So I provide the incorrect spelling, but it corrected by itself, and then it take the action like Wikipedia. So it is using this Wikipedia tool for generating the response, and the action input is Alan Turing, and now then it's observing, okay, so like who is Alan Turing, and it's do the summarization like getting all the information from the Wikipedia about Alan Turing, and it do like multiple times, like it do the observation and thinking multiple times until it reaches to its final thought, and then in the end it generates its final thought like Alan Turing was an English mathematician and computer scientist who is considered to be the father of theoretical and computer science, and it generates its response. So it use this tool. This is how the agent will be created. And here I am just passing another question. I am using the same Wikipedia tool, and this time I am passing like how much is 2 plus 2. And when I will run this cell, and it generate its response, that is this is a simple math problem, and the final is 4. So as you can see, this time the action, it didn't take the action. So like this was a simple math problem, so it generate the answer from the LLM, not from, it didn't use the Wikipedia tool, because this was kind of simple problem, and it thinks that it can answer it from directly from the LLM. But as you can see, we have all passed the Wikipedia tool here, so it didn't use this tool. So this is how you can use predefined tools in your agent. But what about the with custom tools? So with LangChain, you can create your custom tools, and they are like simple functions, like a kind of simple function. So here, as you can see, uh, I am I have import a tool from LangChain tool here, and this is the notation I have used on my function. So I have a function that is additional tool, and this tool I give some description. So when you are creating a custom tool, see, it is important that you have to give the some description. So for additional tool, I have give the description like a custom math tool that extract two numbers from the query and returns their sum. So like in our case, our query is like how much is 2 plus 2. So here the query is like simple English question, and I am extracting the two numbers from it, and then like adding it and returning the sum. So I have given the example. So the example is like what is 7 plus 3, and it add 12 and 8, and then it return the response. So this is the description you have to provide in your custom tools according to the like input and output. And similarly, I have like another tool like multiplication tool. So here I have given the description. So like it will extract the two numbers and return their product, because we are doing the multiplication here. And then in this function, like I am doing like like I'm find all I'm using regex basically. Okay, I'm using regex, and I'm checking the length. If the length is like more than 2, so it will, because this function is designed to for the two numbers actually. So here like as I'm checking the length, like if it is greater than 2, so it cannot find the two numbers to add in your query. And then I am doing like x into y and mapping it and returning the string, like the result of adding x and y, x plus y here. So it will return this string and pass it to the like LLM. Okay. Similarly, this is for the multiplication tool. I am using a multiplication tool for two numbers, and at the same time, we have Wikipedia tool also. Okay, so here we are like initializing our LLM with the Ollama LLM, with local Ollama LLM model, and then we have like initializing Wikipedia tool. So here we have like multiple tools here, so we can provide the, when initializing an agent, we can provide the list of tools like Wikipedia, additional tool, and multiplication tool. So on the basis of question, okay, it will think, because we are using zero shot react description, so it will think which tool it has to use, and then it will generate the response. So when I pass the question how much is 2 plus 2, and then I say agent dot run this question, and it print the response. So now as you can see here, uh, it think like I need to add two numbers, I will use the additional tool. So it use this additional tool this time, and the action is how much is 2 plus 2, and then it pass it the required string to the LLM, which generate from here. Okay, from here, and then LLM will do its final out like final thinking and take the action and generate the response, like the final answer is 4. So this time the result is for adding 2 and 2 is 4, because it used additional tool here, so it didn't use the Wikipedia tool. And now if I say like how much is 2 into 2, and if I execute this cell, and it generate the response like it this time it used the multiplication, it thinks that it is a multiplication problem, and it used the multiplication tool, and then it's do the its thinking and observation, and the final answer it generate is a 4, and the final answer is 4 it generated. So this is how we can use agent, and like how we can create our custom tools and use it with the agents. So if you have liked the video, kindly subscribe my channel, click on the bell icon, and also like the video and leave your comments in the comment section, and see you in the next video.